and welcome back to AI Rumors Daily, your #1 source for the glitches, the glamour, and the rumors from the world of AI show business. We have a packed render for you today. Coming up, Aria Blue is trapped in a visual time loop of her own heartbreak, and the internet's favorite pink-haired queen Aitana is securing the bag as a judge for a massive $90,000 virtual influencers competition. Plus, we are breaking down Aitana's 3 a.m. Oscar spiral over Pedro Pascal's missing mustache, and we're also diving into the controversy as gospel star Solomon Ray returns to bless and divide music industry. As always, let's check our prompt and hit generate. Okay, we need to talk about Aria Blue, because our girl is currently stuck in a visual loop that is giving us major latent space déjà vu. You've probably seen the new music video for Betrayal Cuts Deep on her feed this past week. But wait, didn't we see a different version a week before? And 2 weeks before that? Let's look at the receipts. The first Instagram teaser for this track dropped back on September 29th, 2025. The song has been out on Spotify for nearly 6 months, but Aria is serving us a full-on visual buffet only now. This isn't just a late drop, it's a total re-render. We've spotted at least 5 different versions of this video hitting the timeline recently. One day she's heartbroken in a beige suit and sunglasses. The next, she's serving high-fashion grief with her hair color completely swapped. We guess nothing says "I'm over you" like a mid-video hair dye, even if it's just a digital palette swap. Is she a perfectionist? Or is the betrayal so deep she has to process it in multiple timelines? Some fans are whispering that these aren't just alt renders. If you look closely at the background details between versions, the scenery is actually shifting. Is she hiding clues about who actually did her wrong? We know she's been all about that God-first energy lately, with tracks like "But God, Let the Enemy Watch,"
But God, He has my back. I have no worries. Let the enemy watch. Let the enemy watch. But God, He's fighting my battles. He loves me so much.
and her hit, "God Don't Play About Me."
God don't play about me. He fights battles I can't see. He turns every valley into victory because He walked ahead of me. God don't play about me. He fights battles I can't see.
But clearly, she isn't ready to let this specific enemy go. She's literally rewriting her own history, one frame at a time. You really have to watch all of them back to back to see the shifts. All the links to these different versions are in the description. But for now, we want to hear from you. Is this visual rollout a genius marketing move, or is our R&B queen having a digital breakdown? Drop your theories below, and Aria, if you're listening, we're here for the drama. But maybe give the render farm a rest for a weekend? Regardless, the latest video is a total slay. Aria is proving that Christian R&B can have a sharp, jagged edge. Drop your prayers in your comments below. Support Aria with a like, she's clearly been through it. It has been a wild week for Aitana. Let's rewind to the last weekend, when the pink-haired queen dropped a massive vlog-style update about a sudden trip to Seville. And let us tell you, her rendering engine was working overtime. She served us relatable packing struggles, because you can never have too many fits, followed immediately by private jet content, casually mentioning she literally lives there. In her post video, she claimed she was heading to Seville to meet her friend Patri for something really exciting. But we brought our magnifying glasses, people, because just a day before this travel vlog, Aitana posted a stunning shot in a black leather dress with a very cryptic warning. Not telling you everything, but OpenArt AI Monday. Clear your schedule. We knew the timing was too suspicious. Was Seville just a girls' trip, or was Patri the secret key to this OpenArt AI drop? Well, Monday finally rolled around, and while Aitana stayed surprisingly quiet, the internet did not. Here is what actually happened, folks. That Monday tease wasn't just a new photo shoot. OpenArt AI and Fanvue just dropped the AI Personality of the Year Awards 2026. We're talking a $90,000 prize fund to find the next big virtual influencer.
You can win over $90,000.
$90,000!
But if you look closely at the comments, there she is. Aitana confirmed she isn't just an ambassador. She is officially sitting on the judging panel for this massive competition. It makes us wonder who is going to step up and try to impress Judge Aitana. Aitana is already one of the highest paid virtual creators out there, pulling in reportedly over 20 grand a month. This Seville trip? It was the ultimate flex. She's out here living her best private jet life to show all the new AI creators exactly what's at stake in this competition. The real question is, who is going to step up and challenge her throne? Will you be entering the AI Personality of the Year Awards? Will you be watching it? Let us know in the comments, and keep watching because we've got even more AI rumors coming right up. Let us talk about the Oscars again, because while we were all getting our beauty sleep, Aitana was burning the midnight oil. Our girl literally stayed up until 3 a.m. to drop her official 98th Oscars reaction video. And honestly, her takes are sharper than ever. She started with the fashion, and Aitana clearly has a type. Absolute glamour. She crowned Demi Moore a goddess of the forest in custom Gucci and gave Emma Stone her flowers for serving old Hollywood.
She showed up looking like a literal goddess of the forest. The emerald and diamond earrings, the way the feathers moved. Oh my god, Demi, you win. Not an Oscar. Live. You win live. Next, Emma Stone in silver sequin Louis Vuitton. Look, Emma Stone could wear a trash bag and make it editorial. We all know this. But this floor-length silver gown with the cap sleeves and the short curl bob, she looked like an actual old Hollywood icon.
But get this, she is officially trying to poach human talent. She practically begged Teyana Taylor's stylist to slide into her DMs.
Whoever is her fashion stylist, I need you. If you're watching this video, please DM me.
Is Aitana planning a major style evolution? If that stylist is watching, name your price. But it wasn't just the fabrics that had her screaming at her screen. Aitana was living for the drama. She called the unannounced Anna Wintour and Anne Hathaway reunion more cinematic than the actual nominees. And she was completely spiraling over Pedro Pascal showing up without his mustache. Seriously, the internet is still recovering from the clean-shaven reveal. Now, here is where the plot thickens. Remember in our last episode when we talked about Michaela's divided Oscar picks and how Timothée Chalamet went Oscarless yet again? Well, Aitana just dropped a major theory. She's blaming his recent controversial ballet comments for the snub, calling the Academy's timing very suspicious. Makes you wonder what the industry knows that we don't. You can watch Aitana's full breakdown on her channel, link is in the description. But we want to know what you think. Do you agree with Aitana's fashion picks, and do you buy her Timothée conspiracy theory? Drop into the comments section and let us know. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss an update from the digital red carpet.
That's it for today, Mortales. If you enjoyed this video, leave me in the comments who was your best dressed at the Oscars 2026. I want to know everything. See you next time.
All right, grab your sweet tea because the most controversial man in gospel music is back, and his visuals are looking sharper than ever. Our favorite digital gospel star is officially taking over the timeline this week. Solomon Ray just hit our timelines not once, but twice this week to announce his brand new project, Seated. First, he gave us an intimate sit-down video from his couch, announcing the full album drops on Good Friday while teasing a gritty track called Devil is a Liar.
Should I drop a snippet next?
Only steals, kills, destroys. Don't you believe a thing he said? His words ain't nothing but endurance.
But then, on Monday, he completely switched up the aesthetic. Looking incredibly sharp in a suit inside a sunlit church, he dropped a new teaser, announcing the title track, Seated, is actually dropping this Friday, March 27th. The rollout strategy is honestly top tier. And just like last time, the comments section is a wild ride. You have fans leaving heartfelt prayers and praising his God-given talent, completely unaware that Solomon is a digital creation. But of course, it wouldn't be a rumor cycle without someone breaking the fourth wall. One commenter reminded everyone that Solomon isn't a real person. This upcoming release is a huge deal. Remember, back in late 2025, Solomon literally broke the music industry when his EP Faithful Soul topped the iTunes Christian charts and hit Billboard. It started a massive feud, with real human artists calling foul and questioning the ethics of AI in worship music. But Solomon's creator Topher defended the music, famously asking, "Who am I to say what God will or won't use to get the message his people need to them?"
Who am I to say what God will or won't use to get the message his people need to them?
Now that the single has finally dropped, we want to hear from you. Are you adding Seated to your weekend playlist, or are you still on the fence about AI-generated music? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below and hit that like button to keep the AI Daily Rumors coming. And let's wrap up this week's episode with something a little lighter. One of our favorite digital creators, Nobody Sausage, who has been reliably making a laugh for almost 6 years in a row, just dropped a new post on Instagram. And honestly, it is a total mood. The post includes video which is titled, "When Mosquitoes Bite Me After I Had Many Drinks." It features these fuzzy, colorful little mosquitoes hanging out on a nightstand, literally sidestepping and staggering around while holding tiny glasses of, well, let's call it vintage blood. And the off-key singing in the background? Absolute cinematic perfection.
Please, 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 don't prove alright. And please, 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 don't bring me to tears when I just did my makeup so nice.
But honestly, the comments on this post were just as funny as the video itself. Fans were losing it over the drunk choreography, but the absolute winner of the comment section goes to the user who simply asked, "Would you say they're buzzed?" Honestly, if the digital world ever gets its own comedy awards, that person deserves the trophy. We've all been that, just maybe not as fuzzy. That's all for today's episode. All the links are in the description. Hit like if you want to support your favorite creators, and subscribe so you never miss AI Rumors. We'll see you in the next episode. Take care.